Is a man less of a man if he can't change a flat tire?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Is a woman less of a woman if she can't cook a meal from scratch?
We're biased. We're women.
And what do you do?
I'm an entrepreneur.
Okay. Do you have any businesses we can be on the lookout for?
No, just not right now.
Would you rather have a high-profile job for no pay or clean sewers for $100,000 a year?
A high-profile job with no pay.
Name a country in Africa you think has the most good-looking men.
Nigeria.
America. I do not have to have a driver's license to drive a car. This is not a commercial vehicle.
Okay.
I know my rights.
Okay. You're under arrest.
If NASA says it's too hot to go to the sun, then why don't we go at night when the sun turns on?
I'm excited about that 69. I mean, that's pretty good this time of year, isn't it? I know you're excited about the wind, but how about that 69?
If I had a flat tire, would you A, help me fix it? Like come out, help me fix it. B, buy me a new car. Or C.
If you go to a restaurant and you're like, oh, what am I going to eat for dinner? Like, that's the wrong mindset. You should be thinking, how can I buy this restaurant?
Stop leaving the light on. If you're the last person to leave, turn it off. I can't see anything. It would help if the porch light was on.
Not being a woman in general, right, ladies? I'm just kidding. It's easy. Shut up, bitches. We have everything. We have everything we've ever wanted, and we're still not happy. I think we're the problem.
What up, gents? Welcome to TSG Uncut. I'm your host, Shaun C. We tried to warn them, gents, because what you're about to see tonight isn't us just trying to be harsh. It's simply reality catching up to a generation of women who were promised a fantasy, one that feminism sold like a luxury product with no refund. They were told that they were oppressed while living the easiest lives that women have lived in human existence. They were told that we as men were the enemy, while men were the ones building, protecting, fixing, and trying to hold things together. They were told that they didn't need us. And now they're crying because they realize that they were never built to do this alone. Tonight, gents, we're gonna walk through exactly what happens when feminism tricks modern women in believing the lies that they were never meant to hold up in the real world. Do me a favor, hit that like button, and with that being said, let's get started.
Without men, where would you get your food, electricity, and water? We'd be fine. We'd have everything we need, but we could also run at night.
The expedition party has spent all day in the searing heat, only to find they've walked in one big circle.
How the fuck did that happen? I don't even understand. We cannot walk anywhere on this island without getting lost.
Why is it you're so adamant you're right all the time?
Hold on. I'm not adamant I'm right.
Yes, you are, because you're dismissing everybody else.
Listen.
Boys under third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. Fuck off. I'm telling you, I'm not gonna come out.
Okay, well, where are we going now? Where are we going now?
Just
No more confrontational arguing.
I don't want to lead. I'm sorry, I don't want to lead this group. I don't want to.
I can't fucking deal with this.
The women have circled back to Coconut Beach for a second time.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
It's really hard.
Oh, shit. Oh my God, that's
yeah, it's enormous. It's watching us. No.
Though potentially deadly to humans, a crocodile of this size could provide tens of thousands of calories for the women who have barely eaten in days. The women decide to walk away from this potentially life-saving feast.
What are you doing?
Oh,
You're in. Here we go, puppy dog. Yes. Go.
The irony of all things is that feminism was meant to give women choices. There is this whole backlash now. Women saying, and I've been gaslit. I've been told work should make me the happiest and I shouldn't want relationships. And so you have these highly successful women who are driven in their careers and at the top of the heap with their careers. But a lot of them are not really that happy. I know, because they end up coming to my practice and saying, I'm not happy. You know, I couldn't find a partner, I didn't have children, I have all this money, I have a big house, I can travel when I want to, but I'm alone.
Gents, right here is a perfect example of how feminism became a selective empowerment movement. I told you all that there was a clip out there where women were on an island and they could not survive on their own. Whereas the men, they got together, we form hierarchies, they form a hierarchy, and then everybody has a task, everybody gets it done so that the group can survive. I don't want to lead, let's go here, I feel like you're attacking me. These are all the things that studies have shown when it comes to women. Tribalism, when it comes to leadership positions. And then we circle back to what the last woman said. These women have all these things, but they are not happy. And I have showed you on so many of the most recent videos that these women are just losing it out here because men are pulling back. You are pulling back, gents.
Is domestic violence a gendered issue?
No, never has been. That's the lie. And the lie is there because of the money. And there is a quote, and the quote is from Sandra Hawley, who took over the refuge from me, got rid of all my staff, closed my boys' house. She said, we are not going to share the pod with men. And they haven't.
She is Dame Sandra Hawley now.
I mean, I know.
I've got a quote from Sandra Hawley. I want to read it to you, if that's okay. Refuges for women are struggling to survive. And if we put across the idea that the abuse of men is as great as the abuse of women, then it could seriously affect our funding. So why do refuges deny the existence of male victims of domestic violence?
Money. She said it all.
Can you elaborate on that? What happens if they actually acknowledged?
They would have to share money with male refugees.
If we were to put this film in front of Sandra Hawley, what would you want to say to her?
You lied. You pretended that men could never be victims. You're guilty of causing suicide. You're guilty of allowing violent women to remain violent, and you called them victims. You gave them no chance to change. You did nothing about the violence of the children that you knew were violent. And any woman that became violent in any of your refuges, you evicted.
I hope you don't mind me being personal about it, but when we talk about Sandra Hawley and the fact that she ran your charity and your refuge, which you set up and was paid 6 figures, and I come here and I speak to you and I see the amazing work you've done, saving the lives of thousands of women and children. How does that make you feel that you're here and Sandra Hawley is Dame Sandra Hawley CBE?
You know, she's of the world. Of course they're going to give her gifts and rewards.
Of the world.
Aren't they? I mean, she did what she was told to do. She shut the door. She let women die. She had children taken away from the women and put into care.
There must be a sense of anger on your behalf.
No. She doesn't have anything I want. I have children, great-grandchildren, plus 7 great-grandchildren. Which more does anybody want in this life?
Gents, this is where the narrative starts to fall apart. When even women who created the movement started calling it out. When the receipts show that abuse wasn't one-sided. When the truth come out, men have been suffering in silence. And a movement that could have helped a lot of people only was aimed to help some people and to get the money that they needed to push their agenda. Isn't this the same thing that women were complaining about with men being in charge? So suddenly the story doesn't sound so heroic anymore because feminism wasn't about equality. It was about weaponizing one gender's pain while erasing the others. And this is why men have checked out. This is why you have checked out, gents. And this is why men have stopped engaging. This is why men don't trust the talking points of these women anymore. They lied, they exaggerated, and they destroyed the very relationships that they claimed to be fighting for because they were never fighting for everyone. They were only fighting for themselves.
If a man wants to take me on a date moving forward, I now require a $100 refundable deposit.
Is he someone that's your type? Why? What makes him not your type?
Height.
Okay. So you want a taller, a little taller.
Yes.
This lady is 70. 70. She is 70 years old. Still talking about height.
Feminism tricked women into thinking that men were ATMs with legs. My standards mattered more than them having to put in effort. that delusion was somehow confidence, and that entitlement somehow was empowerment. Everything with them is about taking, demanding, rejecting, but nowhere in these clips do you hear anything about what they bring to the proverbial table, or, most importantly, accountability.
You ain't brought no value to me.
Trying to get to know me.
Because you already talking about money. That's like me saying, well, you can give me some head then. So come do that.
I'm good.
Okay, so you leave.
No.
What you mean? No, I don't want you in my car. It's pointless. I'm not spending no you. I'm not taking you shopping. I'm not doing that.
You can though if you wanted to.
You keep talking about I can. I'm telling you what I'm not doing though. I can do a lot of things. I can do whatever I want. But I'm not doing it. I need you to hear me clearly.
Alright, so then pay some of my bills.
How about you get out? How about we start there? I don't want you in this car.
You got money.
You wasting my time.
How much?
I got money that I worked hard for. Why would I waste it on you?
What does this man's money have to do with her? This is modern women today, gents, in a nutshell. They want you to respect them, right? You're supposed to respect women. This is what we've been told. And then the majority of women out here are literally just like this woman right here.
What's your body count?
Well, I actually am recently a virgin. I just got baptized, so it's 0.
What?
Is that how that works?
It was a little high, but I actually posted me getting baptized on my OF and...
Okay, what was your body count before you got reset?
It was only 27, not that high.
So 7 times above what it should be, and then you reset it?
Yes.
Perfect. Is this the part where we kiss?
Yeah, it is. We should go. The bar's closing.
We should go.
Yeah.
Why would you kiss that?
Gents, this is what happens when you remove accountability from society and you replace it with more delusional. A whole generation is walking around thinking that they can hit the reset button whenever reality gets a little bit uncomfortable. And men, we don't have that luxury because society continues to tell us we don't get a redo. That if you aren't the top, the best, then you're not worthy of love. You're not worthy to get anybody. Hell, you're not even worthy to really have anything. That's what society tells men. Now, this next clip that I'm going to show you is this woman right here did all the things. She did all the things, but there is still a problem.
I was in college, I dated a very traditional Christian man who asked me at one point, how do you feel about after you graduated, we just immediately got married and you were a stay-at-home wife and you didn't have to work? I was honestly offended by that question because I was so passionate about this thing that I was getting a degree in that I was just so eager to enter the workforce and do this thing that I loved and get money for it. Okay. Fast forward to today, I've graduated, we broke up, I'm now working in the profession of the thing that I got a degree in, and I changed my mind. I changed my mind. I know.
Oh, you messed up.
I don't want to do it anymore. I'm done.
I had a chat with a friend of mine last night who was complaining about how women don't want to be housewives anymore and they just want to have a career and they want to work and they want to hustle. And it was just insane because I looked at him and I was like, who on earth wants to work? And he was like, every woman, they want to work, they don't want to be at home, like they don't want to be taking care of the kids and whatever. And I was like, name me one woman that wants to work right now. Like there's no woman on earth that just wants to work and hustle and whatever, like it doesn't.
The girlies are quitting their jobs. McKinsey just released their Women at Work Report 2024 edition. And what they found is that about 1/3 of women are planning to leave their jobs.
Pretty much every video I post about careers, I get a ton of comments from people saying, I just don't want to work. Like I wish, no job sounds appealing to me because I just don't want to work. My own story of the path I was on in my 20s, I did quit my job at 31 as a marketing director.
I took a few days to kind of chill out, cry all my tears, get all the anger out before I made this post. After 17 years of teaching, I resigned from my teaching position.
Ooh, they told these women, go ahead and get the degree, focus on your career. Men will always be there later. You don't need anyone. And in the moment, it feels empowering to be able to do the thing that you want to do. And us men aren't knocking y'all for that. What we have a problem with is when you don't like the results of the actions that you chose. This woman right here, Jen, said she was literally offended when she had a man that was gonna make her a stay-at-home wife, a woman who could focus on her family. But she was insulted. There's so many women right now who don't want to work, who don't want to lift a finger. The thing is, they just don't want to be housewives. They don't know how to be wives. They are not wife material. And do me a favor and check out this video right here because it is going to keep the conversation going. And I promise you, you're definitely going to like it. Click it. Click it now.